again everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this week's video I'm going to be doing another watercolor speed paint, this time of the character Kida from Disney's Atlantis. This was definitely one of the most requested illustrations that I color from my most recent sketchbook tour video. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link down in the description down below and somewhere here on the screen. In that video, if you see anything you want me to color, you can leave me a request in the video description on that video, and I will add it to my list of things to color. As I said, this was definitely the most popular of the illustrations that I showed in that video, and I wasn't quite sure if I liked this one enough to color it, but everybody seemed like they really wanted me to, so I thought I would just go ahead and do it. And I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I kind of I'm not sure if I like it 100% and then I might redo it sometime, but probably not. I asked over on my Instagram page if what medium everybody wanted me to color this in, since I couldn't quite decide if I wanted to use marker, gouache, or watercolor, or something else, and the majority of people said they wanted me to color it in watercolor, so that's what I decided to go ahead and do. I do add a little bit of gouache and marker later on, but that's not included in the video. I ended up working on this a little bit more after I stopped filming, but yeah. I generally like to ask my followers over on Instagram what kind of mediums they want me to be using in videos for certain things, just so I can kind of get a little bit of input from the community. I like to hear what other people think about, like, what they want me to use for future videos and what they like to see. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, there's a link down below and you can follow me there and see like sketches and things that are coming up for things on my channel. For the outline of this, I am actually using my Polychromos silver colored pencil, which I mentioned in a video a couple weeks ago as well, and I know people wanted to hear a little bit about why I'm so crazy about the silver colored pencil. I'm not sure if I should make a standalone video about that, and if you'd like to see that, you can let me know in the comments down below. But basically what the silver colored pencil is it's a silver colored pencil, but I find that it works really well when using it with watercolors. I don't like using just standard like graphite, like just a regular pencil or anything when I use with watercolors, because I find that they tend to smear a lot more than I like. And I don't like using my very thin pencil, the red one that I usually sketch with, because I find that it just doesn't match with the watercolor, especially if I'm doing a picture like this where it's a lot of blue tones. I don't like having that red in there. So I recently found out that if you use a silver colored pencil, you can actually draw on watercolor paper and erase without leaving any pencil lines. The silver colored pencil, for whatever reason, erases perfectly. It doesn't smear when you put watercolor over it, and it's light enough that it doesn't become a distraction like the red colored pencil did, and I just found that I really liked it. So if you guys want me to do a standalone video about that silver colored pencil, leave me a comment down below and I can do that for you guys. When I was coloring this little painting, I decided to do a little bit of a different style from my normal painting style. I wanted to try to do something a little bit more simplistic and kind of cel-shaded looking rather than the kind of watercolory look that I always go for. I wanted everything to be really simple and blended, and I didn't want to have like any crazy shadows or anything. Not sure if I like that with my drawing style, but it's an interesting change and it was kind of a fun challenge since I've never done it before. And I just ended up doing my like kind of flat washes and then adding some shading and then going over and doing the inking with just a indigo colored watercolor instead of using an ink. And I'm pretty pleased with how this came out, but you know, there's always room for improvement. A problem that I've noticed that I've been having when I've been doing paintings is that I tend to lose my sketch when I start painting, and I have not quite figured out how to overcome that, so I'm going to be doing some more paintings to try and figure out how to make that better in the future. Anyway, that is all I have time for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give my video a like and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye!